Hi, this is Eitan, or Pi_r² from the Twisty Puzzles Forum, and I'd like to present the Dial Dino Cube. This is a collaboration with Bram Cohen. He's been trying to get me to make this puzzle for him for quite some time, and I finally got around to it. As the name suggests, the puzzle is a dino cube, and on the edges there are these little dials. That's the Dial Dino Cube. And on the edges that kind of look like they're gears, those dials spin because they're gears. It's actually planetary gearing, where there's an internally toothed gear made by the three corners surrounding this one. So on those faces, with the gears turn. And on the faces that don't have gears, or at least the cuts that don't have gears, the gears don't turn. And while they're on those faces, they're locked in place. This is a mechanism that really only works on dino-type puzzles, and only on some of them. The cube works well because when you're solving a dino cube, the edges actually don't ever change orientation. Once you get an edge back in place, it will be oriented correctly, no matter what you do. What that means is it lets you have different things happen on one side of the piece than on the other. So where there are gear teeth on one side of a piece, there's just an empty groove on the other side. And the actual dino mechanism is deeper than all that, just to hold everything together. I haven't scrambled this yet, but should be a very interesting solve. The Dino Cube itself is a pretty easy puzzle to solve. All you have to do is place all the pieces. But this might be quite a lot more difficult. And it appears I'm scrambling. Okay, here we go. The gearing is designed such that a 360-degree turn brings the gear back to normal. So simply turning it all the way around doesn't do anything to the puzzle, just like normal. So, so at each of the stops, it is 1/3 of the way around. And now it's back. That's done by using a 6:24 gearing ratio. You guys can do the math. We'll just continue scrambling here a little longer. Still breaking it in a little bit. And it turns very nicely. I've left spaces for magnets just in case alignment is an issue, but I ended up not needing them because the pieces are pretty well held in place. Well, that's the Dial Dino Cube. Thank you for watching.